Hey guys, it's me, ToasterTrash, and welcome to another Danzplanet character chat. Since I've done 3 of these now, this should be the 4th character in the Danzplanet lineup. So, the final character in the main friend group is Dan. I hope you knew that because you clicked on this video. But Dan is essentially the lay low, chill guy of the friend group. And he has a knack for simply tagging along with the other 3, wherever they seem to go, no matter what. Because he's always kinda there, he's almost the mom of the friend group, and makes himself extremely responsible. Now, because Dan was originally based off of me, Toaster, and started as a Sona instead of an outright OC, he was actually the first character I created in the lineup, since I was essentially just doodling myself. Most of the time, drawing would be done when I was bored at my father's job, which was all the time, considering I was a little child. However, even though we may be completely different people, I like to think of him as a version of myself, like Ed from Ed's World and Edward Gould. Actually, there's way more similarities to Ed's World than I originally thought. Even just the name Danzplanet strikes resemblance, as the thing's named after him. Now, is he the main character? I'd say yes and no. I would have to say that each one of the main 4 are the main character in their own regard. They all have the center point of what drives us forward in the franchise, and they have their own arcs. So yeah, Dan's a main character, so to speak. Because he's literally me, we, as in the Toastdevs, try to write the dynamics between certain characters in the lineup to us, the real people. Like how the dynamics of Dan and Coolman reflects me and Cly. Also, if you don't know who Cly is by now, he's a Toastdev, obviously. And is basically the executive producer of Danzplanet. He's actually editing this video right now, so yeah, dude, say hi or whatever. Anyways, us using our own friendship as inspiration or as an insert for these characters actually makes writing easier for us. Like, we try to fit in jokes that are dear to us in a way that the audience understands. Like our conversations and our quips and the way that we converse to each other, we try to implement that into our characters. And so it makes them feel more like, real instead of a cardboard cutout. And it also gives them way more personality. And also, I also love all of them. They are my children. I love those characters. Now, we've established that each Toastdev in real life might represent a character in the main 4, but there is a flaw to that. You see, there's only 3 Toastdevs, and the main 4 has, since there's no 4th Toastdev to put into that slot, I actually fill that role too. Yep, I'm both Dan and Hank. That's enough of me though. Let's go back to Dan. Dan is an average guy with a gray hoodie, brown sweatpants, purple eyes, black Vans, and a mid-sleeve green undershirt, who's actually from Portugal, meaning he can speak European Portuguese, but he currently lives in Chicago with the other 3. And I've spoken about how Dan was based off of me. I wanted to differentiate him from me by making him European Portuguese, as I am Brazilian, and it's a funny connection, because I speak Brazilian Portuguese, but he speaks European Portuguese. So it's like 2 sides of the same coin. Maybe it's the same sides of different coins. Be who you want to be. whatever you want to call it. Okay, so Dan was actually the first character to move in with Coolman, long before Hank and Toast. This makes their bond special, as they know more about each other, compared to the other two. Well, actually, I can't speak for Coolman on that. He might have forgotten. But he at least knows he's basically his best bud. Out of the 4 characters, Dan might be a simple one, but I think I have the hardest time attempting to draw him, as opposed to any other character. It's simple, but in such a specific way. I am now getting a better hang of it, but God, the others just feel way easier to draw. Like the big blue bunny, and sunglasses guy. But at least they're all really fun to draw. Again, big blue bunny, funny sunglasses guy, little rascal, the chill guy. That's all that matters. Back to Dan as a character. I've said that he's a very mellow guy. I mean, he can get mad. However, he chooses not to. He feels things more on the inside than he lets on, and doesn't let his emotions control him. Also, considering his level of intellect compared to the others, Hank has the book smarts, Toast has the street smarts, Dan has both, and Coolman has neither. Yeah. And that's all I have to say for today. I know this one is a little bit shorter than the other ones, but I've kind of run out of things to say, so I'll just wrap this one up here. Just want to say, if you haven't seen the other 3, go watch those. They won't be as organized as this one was, but if you want to learn about each other character, go do that. There's also a playlist created with all 4 of these chats in there, if you want to do it that way. Oh, and before I forget, this video is coming out on 12/15, also known as official Danzplanet Day. We are marking 12/15 as Danzplanet Day from this year forward, so expect 12/15 to be very Danzplanet related from now on. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Anyways, I might go into hibernation until a new video awaits me. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Toodles!